Surprise!
That's not fair.
You got to stay in the frame, baby.
David, I know I'm doing something to my hair.
No one's even on yet.
Oh, they are on. Thank you guys for watching Replay on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Hashtag Replay and let us know where you are watching from.
Nobody's watching right now because we're on time.
They said 3 people watching.
Everybody is watching. Where are you guys watching from this morning?
Good morning. Hi.
You see our special guest, Remi, of the once popular but now defunct Reminade.
Oh, yeah. We just kind of stopped that.
No, that's because
It was just a hobby.
That's because every single afternoon you'd be like, oh, I gotta come up with something else to do. And I just want to watch Victoria Justice.
Victorious?
I could cry. I thought y'all were gone.
Where did you think we went?
Why? What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah. Christiansburg via.
In Virginia.
Oh.
On time, we were a minute early. Mineral Wells, I know the Mineral Wells, Mississippi, Tyler, Georgia in the house.
Hello, Georgia. Oh my gosh, there's a song.
Georgia, sweet Georgia.
What?
But you need to know what it is, Remi. I've raised you to know what it is.
I know.
Arkansas, Missouri.
Run.
On a midnight train
run.
to Georgia.
Yeah, midnight train to Georgia.
Oh, we're going back in time.
Please don't ever say, I think there's a song with Georgia in it. What is it? Lots of good songs have Georgia in it.
Thank you.
Right.
That someone said they
It's funny you said that.
Okay, let her tell them about her hair. Let her tell y'all what she did.
Yeah. Lean up so I can see it really good. Turn and turn.
Turn
See
and
that?
shift and turn and shift. Yeah.
And so I just put it in braids last night.
Absolutely.
I just took a shower and then I put it in braids, French braids on the side and down the middle.
You also put in Curls Rock by Bedhead, so your hair would be curly.
Yeah, I put in curls. I didn't know what it was called.
This was yesterday, late afternoon. So she put, can you see that?
Let's put it down closer.
So she put in braids on the side and one in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then she slept in it.
I looked like a crazy person, but then this is the outcome. So, and then once you're done, just put in a little cervical and you're good to go.
Hey, baby, you're really killing me. I'm going to step out and let y'all do it if you won't stay in frame. That's how bad it's irritating me. You see that you're out of the frame. You just stay in the frame. How real is your brain?
This is how we fight.
Yeah, how
He
real
fights
is your
it.
brain?
Stop! It's not real, and y'all know that. I'm getting my hair done today.
They were asking.
Oh, this is just a little headband. This is a Madison braid, and I love it, and I wear it, and especially on days I'm getting my hair done. I have a hair appointment today.
I was in the house. Montana's in the house.
I was having my egg bites from Starbucks. I love the egg bites there. Hello 90s. That's what they're talking about with Remi's hair. I think so too. I think it's very 90s girl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like it.
Well, first of all, don't say it like, well, even though it's 90s, I like it. Everybody liked the 90s. The 90s was the greatest time.
The 90s are what brought us to today.
Hey.
Well, I mean, before COVID.
Okay,
This is
let's
a vanilla
get
bean frappuccino.
let's get down to some. Hi, Courtney Walters from Lufkin, Texas. Hi, girl. Hi. Let's get down to some business. Let's do some housekeeping items really quickly. The first one is yesterday we had on Logan Armstrong, and she did an incredible job. And I want to tell y'all something hilarious that she said afterwards, but I can't tell you right with Remi in the room. So when Remi's done here and she leaves, then I'll tell you.
I'm going here all day today.
Remi, no, you're not. Remi is supposed to be at the lake with friends, but she's got a little bit of an ear infection, so she didn't get to go. But she is going over to spend the night at someone's house tonight. And that leads me to my next question.
Do you know why Remi has an ear infection?
Because she swims.
She spends half of her day underwater.
Yes, she does. No, here's what I want to ask you guys. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Moms, dads, whoever's watching. Okay. Elizabeth just said, your family helped me so much with my depression.
The funny thing is, my family is the cause of my depression. That is...
I was going to say the same thing, and David knew it, so he had to beat me to it.
That's some irony.
I think that was very precious for you to say, Elizabeth. Thank you. Okay. Sharon says, can you restart? No, we were on time, and we're not restarting.
You can restart, though. You can go
I
back.
can restart. Okay, anyway, listen. So Remi didn't get to go to the lake with her friends today. It was a little church group going, and she didn't get to go. So a friend of hers said, well, can she, if we promise not to swim, can you come over and spend the night tonight? And she asked me, and I said, yes, you can go. He is fighting mad about it. He is mad, okay? Because he says she goes all the time. All the time, okay? I'm going to ask you guys, like, isn't that what kids do in the summer?
Well,
I have no problem with her having friends over all the time and her spending the night with friends, depending on who they are.
Let me clarify this, though.
Oh, God.
Last night was the first night that she was in our house by herself in the last week.
Well, I mean, in the morning I had friends over.
Well, that's even true. So it wasn't even a complete day. So tonight, 6 out of the last 7 nights, she has spent the night with someone or she has had someone spend the night. You're telling me 6 out of 7 nights? That's
And tonight is Addison. Addison invited her over to spend the night. And now her daddy wants to fight because she's going away from here. Away from here.
Oh, can I say her last name?
No.
No. Dahmer is a very common last. I mean, it's not a common last name. People know she's kin to Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay. That's healthy that she is so social.
6 out of 7 nights? That ain't healthy.
Here's the other thing.
That's homeless.
Social.
We have allowed our children 2 at the max, 3 families that they can spend the night with in their childhood. Like 2 at the max 3. In other words, what we mean by that is that's just kind of a rule we made a long time ago.
Everybody's welcome here.
Everybody's welcome here, but you're not. You don't get to go to everybody's house. So pick 3 families that you feel really comfortable with, that their rules align with our rules, that we feel safe with you there, and then those are your families, and you don't get to deviate. Okay, you don't get to say, "Hey, can I go over and spend the night with this girl on my cheer squad?" Even though we've never met her. But no, that's not one of your 3. And so Addison's family is 1, Hannah's family is 1, and Rashana's family is 1. And those are the 3 families that she gets to go to. And I think because of that rule, letting her go back and forth between those houses is not, I feel good about it. I feel she's safe in those places. You know, I don't really see the problem. They're over here.
Okay, calm down. Now it's my turn to speak. I always keep a bag. If I'm ever,
She's got a go bag.
Yeah, that's what someone said. They said, so if we ever go to a friend's house just to hang out and stuff, like Mom with her friends, I always have a bag, and then I just kind of nudge and say, man, I'm bored tonight. Good thing I brought a bag. And then they're like, can Remi spend the night? And so I spend the night.
So that makes it sound like you invite yourself.
From the moment Remi was born,
Of course.
David and I have had a song for her. We're not going to even say to each other what it is. On the count of 3, we're just going to start singing it. This is our Remi Radke.
Oh, no. We've got multiple songs.
We've only have 1 song for her. What? You don't know our Remi song? You don't know our Remi song?
Go. Just sing it. Dazzle me.
My
David
Look,
wants to party all the time,
party all the time, party all the time. Remi likes to party all the time, party all the time.
That was hard. You were moving a lot.
Ain't no party like a Remi
Party cause a Remi party don't stop.
Stop.
No, Remi, you've got to put a beat in there. Ain't no party like a Remi party cause a Remi party don't stop.
Yeah, no, that's not how it goes.
Oh, it is how it goes.
It is.
Okay, well, have y'all anything else to say to Remi? Because I'd like her to get the heck out of here.
No, you asked me to be here.
Let me ask you this while we have.
I wanted both Remi and Rocco on tomorrow.
But guess
what? Tomorrow is the
Rocco's spending the night somewhere. He's not home.
He's not home. He could be walking in any time though.
You think they're awake right now?
So hey, here's a question. So as you know, tomorrow is our 200th episode of Rise and Radke. And starting next week, we're going to have a big celebration. I hear there's cake. I'm hoping carrot.
Ew, that's disgusting.
We're having a big 200 episode blowout tomorrow. And you know, next week, Rise and Radke is going to be moving to the Radke Radke family member subscription. So you'll find that every
So in
weekday.
other words, you only have 2 days with us, and then you don't get to see us ever again.
If you're not part of the
We're
Radke
dead
family.
to you. We're dead to you are the words he's looking for.
Here's the question. So
it's okay.
Monday through Friday, we'll have Riley Radke.
Camera.
Melissa will be doing her weekly podcast streamer, and that will be going live as well. Here's my question. I'm not going to say a specific time, but will you do a Reminade from time to time in the Radke family?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, see there.
Come here. Come here. Quit smelling my egg bites.
Yes, I can't pet.
These are part of the family.
Yes.
We're gonna give. So Remi will occasionally do a Reminade in the family, and we may give Nash a show.
We may give Nash a show. I'm going to tell you who told me yesterday. I don't mind coming over there and doing that.
Noni.
Who said it like, who am I talking about if I'm talking like that? I was with her yesterday and that's what she said. I don't really understand this family membership thing y'all have got going. But Melissa, I don't mind coming over there occasionally if you need me to. Now, I don't know what wisdom I could bring. I don't know what, I don't think anybody wants to hear an old woman.
Here's her problem. She still thinks our goal is sharing wisdom. It's not.
That's my mother's problem. She thinks y'all are here to gain knowledge.
She doesn't understand. When we show you our life, it makes you feel better about your life.
She literally said to me, I watched that show, that little show you've got. I watched that a couple of times last week. And I didn't watch it. I watched it maybe 3 days in a row. And then I didn't watch it after that. I'm not a fan of how you talk. I'm not a fan of how you talk on there. So yeah.
She's talking about the dirty.
I just really want to sing this. 365 days of summer vacation. Oh dang it! You guys made me mess up. Never mind.
That's what happens.
Please
when
don't be on here if you're
interrupt.
not prepared to entertain.
365 days of summer
There's
vacation.
365 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. A new way to spend it. Like baby. Okay.
We don't really know all the words.
That was my mama. You're absolutely right. Lord knows my granny's going to be on here because she has not got a thing going on. So we're going to do some really fun things on the family membership. The family membership is not meant to be constant entertainment. I mean, I'm still writing a book. I still travel and speak. We still parent. It's not constant entertainment. And so the last thing I would want is for people to be like, she hasn't done anything this afternoon. It's not that. But we do know that you enjoy Rise and Radke, and we want to bring that to you in this new vein. And we know that you enjoy Streamer as well. I've got 2 really great things to share with you today. So I think that it's just anything else is just a cherry on the top that we get to do for you guys.
104 days, not 365 days.
Yes, Cindy, Remi wet braided her hair.
104.
104.
104 days
I knew it.
of summer vacation.
365 days.
I know
of
that
vacation.
felt weird to me too.
That's your-
365 days.
Hey Remi, by any chance are you done here?
No, I'm not done here. Thank you.
Okay, then you just need to stop talking.
Someone just said your virtual Aunt Sharon said you could go to that sleepover.
Thank you, virtual and Sharon.
Okay, love our fun family. I think we really are. I'm excited about it. And you know what else I'm excited about? I don't know that I have seen not one negative comment. Normally, there are always those people that'll be like, oh, so you're going to charge us to be friends with you. I haven't seen one. Have you?
I don't believe so. I did see one that made me kind of laugh. So you may have caught yesterday or the day before, we did a very silly video where Melissa was talking about the family.
The nudist colony.
The nudist colony and us intermarrying and all this kind of stuff. And I keep breaking in going, that's not true. And it was funny. And a lot of people actually liked it. There was one woman that said, is this supposed to make me want to sign up for this?
Is this supposed to make me want to join?
And somebody replied back to her, said, it made me want to join immediately. And I wanted to kind of say, Karen, this is clarification that you should not be following us.
We're weeding them out, Karen. We're separating the wheat from the chaff, just like in the
olden days.
New Testament or Old Testament?
Yeah.
Just wheat from the chaff, Karen. Wheat from the chaff.
So anyway, if you want more information, if Melissa's video confused you or she's talking too loud this morning, Go to melissaradke.com/family.
How am I talking too loud? I don't even hardly have a voice.
And
You are
you can find out
talking
all the information. Again, the Radke family membership starts next Monday on the 16th. Every weekday we'll have Rise and Radke. Once a week we'll do a live streamer. And we're still going to be all over social media. Well, more Melissa than myself, but she'll be all over social media. So
Stephanie Miller says, what did she say? Stephanie Miller said something. How do you do the membership? Tell them one more time.
Go to melissaradke.com/family.
It's backslash. I'm doing a backslash, Remi.
/family.
It was a half five.
It'll. Oh.
I was like, yay!
It'll tell you all about it, and you can also subscribe there as well. So anyway,
Okay, Remi.
it's been great. It's been great having you. All right.
Bye,
let's get
Remi. Thank
All right.
you.
No, not staying until it closes.
Oh, good.
Closing time.
So whatever you want to tell them, you can say in front of me.
No, she can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No,
Dad.
I better not. Can you step out of the room just for a second? You said you had to run to the restroom anyway. Just go to the restroom and use the bathroom real quick, and then come back. Y'all, thank you so much yesterday for supporting our sweet Logan Armstrong, who was on here. I thought she did a really great job.
She did.
And y'all were so good, and you shared. And I thought she did great. But I wanted to tell y'all this funny thing that
If you have little ears,
don't let little ears hear this. But her mother told me this after, and she said Logan wanted to tell you this, but she didn't know if she was allowed to do it on the air, so she didn't do it on the air. But what happened?
little ears or easily offended ears. Now's the time.
Yeah. She just said that about 2 years ago, they got a letter in the mail from the school showing that Logan's rating in this class was number 3. And her mother was surprised. And she said, Logan, this is so great. You're rated number 3. You know, if you really push yourself, you could be the top of your class. You could move right up to that first spot. And it wouldn't take anything for you to move from 3 to 1. And then Logan said,
And she said, and you could be the valid.
No. Logan said, and I could be the valedictorian. And she said, her mother goes, well, baby, if you're gonna be that, you need to pronounce it right first of all. And she said, well, how did I say it wrong? She goes, it's valedictorian. And Logan said, no, when I get it, it won't be. And her mother said, okay. She said, it's gonna be the valedictorian. And her mother goes, well, I tell you what. If you don't want to make it a valedictorian and you want to make it a valedictorian, absolutely more power to you. And so she did. That needs to be the last line of a book or a great song. And so she did. Her stepdad, Sweet Mike, goes to the bakery, tries to buy a valedictorian cake.
Try to get them to write it on the cake.
Valedictorian.
And the people are mortified.
The people at the bakery went, no, sir, we will not put that on there. And he goes, but it's for my stepdaughter. And the lady goes, even more reason I'm not putting that on a cake for you. Okay. The bathroom door just closed. You're free to come back in now. So I just love that. That Logan. So she looked all put together yesterday. She was so well spoken, and you guys were so kind to her, and you shared. But she got a little pistol to her, and I like that.
Hey, Darcy,
Jill Johnson says you just hooked me to join up. Was it that story?
Nice.
Was it that story, Jill?
Darcy asked where was more information on.
No, don't whisper to me on public.
The
I cannot
family
stand that.
subscription.
It's so rude. You can't do that.
melissaradke.com/family.
Oh, she's. Hey, y'all, just so you know, before you get on to us about seatbelts, stop with it. This is how she sits in the car. And we've got another kid.
Rocco tries to push me over, but
Do y'all's kids do this? I did this my whole life growing up. And I will say, buckle in. And Remi will just sit like this.
I'll be like,
Laura says, I liked her yes ma'ams.
Hey.
Yes, she yes ma'am the whole time. It was precious. I loved her. I thought she was great.
Here's the thing. I'm wondering, let us know, is something peculiar about our family.
Yes.
Because we were talking
I
about...
can tell you there is.
We were talking about the kids spending the night or having kids spend the night. To be honest, I don't know. I was going to say I'd rather have kids spend the night. And I would always rather have kids at my house. But then also when there's like 75, especially if Remi and Rocco have friends, it can be much.
What's your question?
But do your kids sleep in your bedroom a lot? I'm not talking about in your bed. I'm not talking about that issue like when they're younger. But I'm talking about, do they make pallets on the floor, on the couch?
I'm telling you, I think the four of us are odd. I think we're odd. I think we're a little bit codependent on each other.
Me and Rocco,
except that I'm not codependent on y'all, but y'all are all up on me. As my mother said to me one time, thank God I didn't nurse you, you'd still be attached. That's how I feel with my kids.
Sometimes I wonder, but
What is that?
I was like confused. I'm concerned for your health.
but anyway, yeah. So they
Kiss me.
Okay.
They
I don't usually.
during school we don't ever allow it. Not every single weekend, but a lot of weekends they try to do it. Every single holiday, they don't even ask. They just go in and start laying out their pillows and everything, and they just want to have a big pallet on the floor. So I guess someday we'll miss that. But
Courtney Thornton is watching right now.
she
Can
probably
we
has.
add them
She
on?
has
We
a-
could add her on
she,
here.
She has a pallet on the floor.
We could add her.
Add her.
You want to add her?
Yes.
Remi, why don't you say it one more time?
Add her.
Okay, we're adding somebody. Let's see how this goes.
We're adding.
Hey, they added this back.
Yeah, this was
Facebook-
going away.
Facebook took it away for a while.
Oh my gosh,
is.
she's not answering.
Maybe she's not camera ready.
Answer.
Courtney Thornton was our nanny when we filmed the show. She has become a very close family friend of ours. And she's a school teacher up at the school. All the kids love her. And last night she had a sleepover at her house. 2 nights ago she had a sleepover for all the little girls, lots of little girlfriends of Remi's. So she hosted the sleepover. Last night she had all the little boys.
Well, all the boys.
She had.
All the boys threw like a fit, going, "Well, why didn't we get to come?"
Yeah.
And so
now
there was like a half
so
a
Rocco
dozen.
is at her house, which will be the only time you ever hear me say Rocco's at her house.
Oh.
It'll be the only time you ever hear me say Rocco's sleeping over at a girl's house. Even saying that makes my blood boil. I'm trying to add her, but it's not letting me.
Well, she's not
I don't think
accepting
she's
it.
camera ready.
How could she not be
Accept it.
camera ready?
There.
She,
Wait.
you know what? I'm so sick of people being able to reject us.
Oh, well.
Try it again.
Oh, wait, there was another.
Why do Southerners call a sleeping bag a pallet?
It's not a.
We don't. We call a
Oh, look, yeah.
Courtney, just answer and let the boys talk.
That you think there is not one boy that's awake?
We don't. We call a pallet, and we call a sleeping bag a sleeping bag. A pallet to us is like
She said
it's not working or I'd answer.
Answer.
Courtney,
Try again.
yes, it is. You don't understand how to hit yes.
You don't understand.
What is Abby?
I could bring Abby on.
Or Anna. Anna's mom was on.
Anna?
Hancock.
See, I'm
Oh,
trying.
and I saw Rashana. I saw Rashana.
I waved at you, Courtney. I'm trying. I'm trying to add you. Am I adding?
You know, we've had several people talk to
This
us.
won't let me.
We've had several people talk to us about doing an episode of The Bachelor.
Uh-huh.
Rising
I'd start
Radke.
with Courtney Thornton.
Courtney might be the first.
I would absolutely 100% start with Courtney Thornton.
And
That
then-
girl needs to be married.
And then
Mainly because she needs somebody to go.
Did someone
be
say
hard on
hi
her.
from Gus?
Summer
Okay.
Days.
Okay, listen, we
didn't
gotta
see
go. Mainly because she's getting on my nerves.
I'm trying to say hi to people.
I know it's just a lot of talking in my ear. I don't know how people handle somebody that talks incessantly in their ear every single morning. It drives me nuts. What? What?
You talk nonstop. in
David,
my
no,
ear.
I don't. I do not talk
Hush,
nonsense.
you're talking too much. Don't
Okay.
talk. I don't talk too much.
Okay.
When
What's
you
your-
see these two together, do you see the difficulty Rocco and I have?
I'm sorry.
We are good men.
I'm very quiet, actually.
Anyway, here's what I wanted to say. Tomorrow is a special day for us. I hope that y'all will be here. We'll make Rocco get up, even if Remi won't be here. And we're going to have cake, and it's going to be so much fun in that, I don't really know what we're going to do, but it's important to me. Listen to me. And I'll share my heart a little bit more with you guys tomorrow. But the family membership is important to me, and I want you guys to be a part because I don't want to lose this. I've enjoyed doing this. And so I'd love for you to go to melissaradke.com/family and be a part of what we're going to do. Because I want to make something out of it. And I want you to join with us. So that's all for us today. Remi,
Someone just said, can I teach Remi to drive?
I know, Remi, but I saw who said it and I was going to avoid it. So anyway, we love you guys. It's your virtual Aunt Sharon. Okay, we love you guys. Have a wonderful Thursday, but be here in the morning. We're going to have cake. We're getting cake from a Lufkin bakery called Biscuit Eater. Never had it before, but we're going to try it out. And we're going to have a cake. And we want you to have something too. And we may try to add you on here and say hi to some of our family members that are joining. If we can figure out how to do this. Get it all out of your system, Remi.
What are you doing?
Catch the woe. Catch the woe.
I cannot.
Catch the woe, Remi.
Catch it.
I'm not doing that.
Is that a cat in the background?
No, that's our daughter. That's our daughter, Remi.
No, that's not a cat, Lisa. That's Remi.
cat in the background?
No, that's Remi, and she just braided her hair. Remi, lick your hair. Lick your. Hey, Julie, I love you very much. Okay, if Remi goes to the sleepover, she'll miss the party. Noni's on here.
No.
Noni. That's my mother. Mother, I was just imitating you. This was my mother. You know, Melissa, I don't know what wisdom I can bring. I don't know what anybody would want to listen to this old woman. But I will come on there and I guess I can espouse some kind of wisdom I've lived long enough to know. Noni's on here. My mother's on here. So everybody say hello.
No.
Hi, Noni.
Quit doing that.
Yeah, that's creepy.
When
It's creepy when a old man, grown man says.
When Rocco was a baby and he first was getting to start talking, that's how he would call his noni. He'd go, no.
Confirm Remi can sleep over. Remi, let Addison know you can come to the
I already
sleep.
did.
My girl likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. The fact that you harmonize on every single song we do cracks me up. Remi, can we think of a song right now just to see if he could harmonize on it?
I love you like a love
Song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby.
That's a tough one.
Y'all gotta get off. This is terrible. We love you guys. Have a great day. We will see you in the morning. Maybe my parents would join us.
Possibly, I doubt it, but they might.
Maybe my parents would join us. Noni, would you see if you and Poppy want to come on here in the morning? Frankie, somebody has put on weight.
Do you know what?
No,
Hey,
she said
also, just so you know how big a deal that the Radke family membership is, Lin-Manuel decided to release Hamilton
in celebration
of our 200th episode. So that comes out tomorrow on Disney+. Thank you, sir.
Bye, y'all.
Have a good day.
Have a great one.